Today is the Feast of the Transfiguration. As I was reflecting on the reading today from St. Mark's Gospel, I was reminded of a retreat experience I had many years ago. My director had me draw a timeline of my life, focusing on significant moments of light and darkness. As soon as I began to make the timeline, a pattern emerged. When I first noticed the pattern, I asked the Lord why every time I received a special grace or experienced some peace, something would happen. I would be thrown into turmoil, and it felt as though all the grace I received was snatched away from me. Later, I realized that I was looking at the pattern in reverse. It wasn't that God was taking away my peace. Rather, the Lord, for whom past, present, and future are the same, knew that I was going to face some difficulty and filled me with His light and grace beforehand to guide me through the darkness ahead. It seems to me that this is what's happening in today's Gospel. St. Mark places the account of the Transfiguration amidst the three prophecies of Jesus' passion. In a couple of chapters, Jesus will make His triumphal entry into Jerusalem, which will end in His passion, death, and resurrection. He knows that these events will fill His disciples with doubts and profound confusion. In anticipation of this, Jesus gives them a glimpse of His power and glory. The three apostles are so overcome with awe that Peter exclaims, "Rabbi, it is good that we are here." We also know that eventually all the apostles, except Judas, hold on to their faith, even in the midst of the darkness, doubts, and fears that plagued them after Jesus' death. They waited, perhaps not even realizing what they were waiting for, until Jesus appears to them on Easter Sunday. Because of sin, life is riddled with darkness, pain, and suffering. Jesus is life and light. He comes to heal us and transform us into Himself. He wants to transform the world through us. Just as morning dispels the darkness of night, so Jesus wants to fill us with His light, so that, as St. Paul says in his second letter to the Corinthians, gazing on the Lord's glory with unveiled faces, we may be transformed into His very image, so that we in turn might make known the glory of God shining on the face of Christ. I invite you to spend a few minutes in prayer today, reflecting on the patterns of light and darkness that you've experienced. Is there some place in your life that still needs the light of Christ? Perhaps a relationship at home or at work. Or maybe a memory that needs healing. Ask the Lord to guide you and to let His light shine in you, so that through you His glory may shine and transform the world around you.